With the Go Green Home, the original intent was to build a test model or test case for a green home that would show that it was possible to build a home with many, many sustainable attributes. These attributes taking into account all sorts of things from reuse and recycling to sustainable building concepts, renewable energy, and minimizing the impact on the environment through a good standard of construction. The idea behind building the Go Green Home was to prove that it could be done and show the world that sustainable building sciences have come to a point where we can build a green, efficient home at no additional cost to standard construction. And aside from the factors that we added to the building, such as photovoltaic and segregating the plumbing lines, the house was constructed at standard construction costs. One thing we want to do is dispel the myth that you sacrifice something by building green or you add to the cost. Here we have built a green home with cost, comfort, and convenience all implemented at the same price as standard construction. In the conceptual portion of the home, we decided to go into LEED and become a LEED certified home. Through the course of construction and due to our conceptual planning, we have wound up as a LEED Platinum and actually superseded the required points by a great substantial margin. One of the things we incorporated into the house is barefoot living. This keeps you from bringing pathogens and dirt into the home. You come into the home, you take your shoes off at the front door, you either keep walking barefoot or you throw on a pair of slippers. This really aids in the indoor air quality aspect of the home. There's a full home water filtration system that filters out 99.9% of all the impurities in the water. We've also incorporated some sustainable design with a rainwater catchment system, so we don't have to use any water to irrigate the property, and a gray water system to aid that in the fact that we recuperate all the water from bathtubs, showers, sinks, and the clothes washer. In the home, we've also installed a solar array, a photovoltaic system, 5.6 kilowatts, enough to, we expect, to run the house at least 90% of the billing. So we should be able to cover 90% of what the house would demand if we didn't have solar. We've also installed some solar charging or some electric charging stations in the garage for charging electric cars. This is also a great bonus. Building a green home will increase its marketability and value. And always keep in mind that when you build a green home, throughout the lifetime of the home, it will be cheaper to run and cheaper to maintain. These things are all very, very important in looking towards the future. A huge impetus in my life to establish a green company was to leave something other than a problem for my children. I wanted to leave a sustainable system and a sustainable planet, and these are the things that are important to me. Family is the most important, and we need to take care of our children. I think if we all do a part, and this is clients as well as contractors, architects, designers, engineers, if we all do our part as a collective conscience, we can have a huge positive effect on the world around us and the amount of materials we use, the sustainability of the materials we use, and the ecological effects of the buildings we create and the lifestyle we lead.